I'm going to explain to you how you can retire from real estate sales in under 10 years. This is just my opinion, but I'm also going to show you how you're going to become a multimillionaire. You're going to own 8 different properties and you're never going to have to work another day in your life. Again, everybody, this is my opinion, but it's actually my proven playbook. It's the exact real estate investment strategy that I use in my personal life today and I've used in the last decade. And if I were to do it all over again, this is exactly how I would lay it out. I'm McLean. I'm a real estate coach. I'm a real estate entrepreneur. I own a real estate team and multiple other businesses. But let's be honest, the path to freedom is through real estate ownership and real estate investment. And that's what we're going to go through today. I'm going to go through your next 10 years and how you can find that independence and become that multimillionaire. Now let's lay out your 10-year plan. See, I believe, and I know this to be true, that in real estate sales, income's unlimited, but I also know that a conservative approach, in your next 3 years, you can save up enough money to buy a property cash. That way you can go compete against fewer and fewer people and go into the as is, where is pool of investments. See, I have a client of mine who's a friend and he has a $50 million portfolio. And I'm talking $50 million personal cash portfolio, not that leveraged, I own 300 units or 3,000 units that you see on YouTube and you see on different channels where they have these huge valuations. This person is operating $50 million liquid cash to buy properties. And I took him out to lunch one day and he told me, I said, what are your keys to success? And he said, Nick, the key to success in real estate investment is number 1, to be very, very creative. Think outside the box. Number 2, never invest in the box. See, Nick, in the box, very competitive. That's where you have first-time home buyers, you have, relocation, retirement buyers. They're getting loans. They're highly leveraged and they're not using their own money, so they're going to pay too much for homes. You need to invest outside of the box. And so everyone, check this out. In your first 3 years, stockpile enough cash to buy something, stockpile enough savings to buy something cash so you can invest outside the box. So year 1, save some money. Year 2, save even more money. Year 3, save enough money to buy your first home cash. So now we're going. Year 4, you buy your first home, you buy it cash. You go to a trustee sale, you go to a foreclosure auction, maybe you buy it an as-is property off of a wholesaler. Maybe you go on a listing appointment and they want an instant cash offer. They want the convenient route. Maybe there's always a deal out there and people are always looking for that easy route versus the top dollar route. So you come in with your cash and you get it at a wholesale price. I mean, you can get homes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50% on the dollar, 50 cents on the dollar. I just bought a property recently that was 40 cents on the dollar. That's a 60% discount. So year 4, you buy your first house. Now you turn it into a rental. So now you're cash flowing, right? You own it outright, no expenses, no debt, cash flow. And if you listen to all the other gurus, they're going to tell you, oh, leverage this, leverage that. No. You got number 1, cash, free, debt free. It's all just a cash out coming in. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to get a home equity line of credit on home number 1. And so many lenders will give you a line of credit 60, 70, 80% of the value. And since you bought it at a discount, so let's say you bought it for 100 or you bought it for 200 and it's worth 200 or 300, you can get a line of credit for even more than you paid for it. So as you're saving into year 5, it starts getting a little interesting, right? Year 5, you buy home number 2 in real estate. Home number 2, you buy on using your line of credit. So you're still competing outside the box, or you're not competing. So you're buying properties outside the box. And so you buy another property as is, where is, distressed, less competition, off market. And now you own 2 properties. But you extinguish your line of credit. So here's what I want you to do with home number 2. Home number 2, you're going to refinance. So you're going to go to a conventional lender and you're going to do like a BRRRR method, buy, remodel, refinance. So you're going to refinance, cash out, refinance, and pay off your home equity line of credit on home number 1. So now you freed up your line of credit. So now we're going into year 6. Year 6, you're still saving money. You own 2 homes. You buy number 3 with the line of credit. And you do it again. You refinance one, you refinance that home number 3, and you pay off your line of credit. Year 7 gets really interesting because it's been 3 more years. You've been in real estate for 6. You own 3 homes. Now you have enough cash, especially since you have these cash cows and homes flowing cash to you in your pocket, you buy another one cash without your line of credit. So now you own 4 homes, 2 of them free and clear, 2 of them refinanced by huge leverage, great equity position. And now you use your line of credit and you buy number 5. So year number 7, you just bought 2 homes. So now you're sitting on 5 total homes, y'all. And think about the cash flow that's coming in. Year 8, you have more patience now in year 8, right? You own 5 homes, but you're still focused. You're still focused on the goal, and that's independence and becoming a multimillionaire. So year 8, you buy home number 6. You just acquired home number 6 with your line of credit. Now year 9, you do the home equity line of credit, purchase as is, flip into a refinance. You're saving a ton of money, and year 10 comes around and you buy home number 8, cash. So let's check it out. You have 8 homes. 3 of them you own free and clear. 5 of them are on a refinance, huge equity position. I don't know about you guys. In my marketplace, if I had 8 homes right now, and I have more than that, I would be getting at least $2,000 a month in rent, $2,500 a month in rent. So with 8 homes, you'd be sitting on $16,000 to $20,000 a month in rental income. Now that completely covers all your living expenses. You never have to sell another home in your life unless you want to. And isn't that the goal? Now, not only are you making $20,000 a month in rental income, but how much are those 8 homes worth now? You're now a multimillionaire. You have millions of dollars in real estate. They've gone up over the years. You can go out and do other ventures, other passions that you're interested in, or like me, continue this path. You know, maybe your goal is now to get to 10 homes, 20 homes, 30 homes. Maybe you sell off a portfolio of those that are in high equity positions and you roll that into you do a 1031 exchange, and now you're buying commercial properties, apartment complexes, doing development deals. And that's when you get into the crazy numbers, right? Now you're worth 10, 20, $100 million. And you did this in under 20 years. But most people aren't willing to do what it takes. And the most important part, the most important 3 years of your career are your next 3 years. So what I want you to do is know what you want to accomplish, and that's that freedom multi-million-dollar asset acquisition process. But I want you to focus on saving for the next 3 years. It'll completely change the trajectory of your career.